Welcome to GEMs Uncut. I'm Heather.
And I'm Molly.
Let's cut it up.
Let's cut it up.
Hey. So today we're talking about investing 101. Sounds like a big word, but really it's not. It's just the act of consistency and trying to reach some goals. Leave up the things you don't deal with every day, maybe like stocks, bonds, ETFs, REITs, fixed income, all that good stuff to the experts.
Yeah.
But let's be real. Investing is like learning a new language. So what is some of that language?
Yeah, investing is more than Wall Street Bros and Patagonia vests. It's for you. And at its core, it's putting money to work for you, like planting a seed, and you don't just dig it up the next day and it flowers there. You water it, you give it sunshine and time for it to grow.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, how do you even know where to start when it comes to investing?
Yeah, I mean, it's not instant gratification, so it's that trading that freedom and power for having the more options. So really where you start, you probably need to talk to us. But listening to this podcast is probably a good first start.
I think when it comes to investing, like the big key things that you want to think about are time horizon. Typically, that determines how much risk you should or shouldn't take in the market, especially depending on all your other assets and how they're also working for you. But if your goal is to maybe buy a car in a year or two, seeing a down payment on a car go down 20% in a couple months, that could shake you to your core a little bit, like, oh my gosh, I needed that $5,000 that I just lost in the stock market because maybe we were too aggressive. The other way to look at it is when it comes to the different types of investments that you can make in yourself in the stock market overall, like trying to figure out stocks or bonds or REITs or ETFs or annuities or life insurance. Or where do all of those things fit? And again, it comes down to your goals because this isn't a one-size-fit-all. And there's so many different ways that you can utilize those things. And you also have to take into consideration taxes and what the type of account is, if it's a non-qualified account or if it's a retirement account, and how to use those inside of it. But I would say, stock picking, whenever we are working with somebody that wants to have certain stocks in their portfolio, we really have to break down the understanding behind, okay, if you are choosing this individual stock, tell us your philosophy behind why, and then if it's for a long-term goal, we adjust and educate from there. I guess let's break this down. What is buying, or I guess what is a stock? What is a bond?
The building blocks, if you will.
Right.
Yeah, stock, it's like buying into a company. It's the high risk, high reward. So you can buy the Tesla or the Microsoft. Bond is lending money to a company, so it's low risk, low reward.
Right.
You get the ETFs and mutual funds, so it's like a basket or a bundle of stocks and bonds.
Right.
Have like the example, like it's like a financial smoothie. It's all just mixed up together, blended, balanced, and easier to digest.
Right.
Than just like this one stock that's so concentrated in just Tesla, because it is a Tesla stock or a Microsoft or whatnot. So
big fan of diversification.
Absolutely, you should always have that diversified portfolio.
Right. We've all heard the saying, don't keep all your eggs in one basket.
Absolutely. Then you mentioned like earlier, got the different types of accounts and tax treatment. So it's like important to know, like you've got retirement accounts in there. There's IRAs, 401ks, 403bs. They give you tax advantages for those long-term savings. Then you get those non-qualified accounts in there. And while they're helpful, it's not giving you that same tax advantage as the retirement accounts.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. I think whenever it does come to your timeline and your goals, a lot of people want to wait until like, oh, I need to make sure I've got $100,000 so that then I can start investing. But just like we always say, you don't wait to go to the gym to get fit. You go to the gym before you're fit to get fit. It's the same thing with investing. It's like, you can start with a $0 balance and start some monthly contributions. So you don't have to have a lot. I think the time to start was yesterday.
Absolutely. So what would you say like good tips are just to, start investing?
I think one good tip is to try to not time the market. There's so many gurus or people that think they know what they're talking about out there. But one of our favorite stats is Every correction or market correction, so whenever you see your account value go down because just fluctuations in the market and volatility, every time there's a correction, the market in whole, stock market, comes back 100% of the time to all new market highs. And this is dating back to whenever the stock market even started, when it was born. That is a huge opportunity, and it should put your mind at ease whenever it comes to, hey, it has nothing to do with timing when I'm going to buy or sell this. I mean, truthfully, we're not option traders, and that's a whole nother ballpark anywho, but you don't need to try to time the market or when this goes down. Now, there is indication of, yes, when there is a correction in the market, hey, let's talk, because this is a buying opportunity. But overall, like, time in the market will always trump timing the market. Get your butt in there. Your future self will thank you.
Yeah. And like you said, I think you also need to know the goals. Pick who's going to help you do it. Are you doing it yourself? Are you using a robo-advisor? Or are you using us? Which I think you should use us. And then don't wait, because perfection is the enemy of progress.
Right. Hey, we would love to help. If you're disciplined and if you want the help. We hope this empowers you. We hope this empowers you to get started, because you should have started yesterday. What we like to say here at Gem Wealth is stay consistent, give yourself grace, because every gem starts uncut.